I have never done this on a solo visit on a YouTube note here. Welcome to the channel here, and welcome to the time that I'm going to tell you here. Exactly, it's now turned, yes, exactly, it's turned 3 o'clock p.m. in the afternoon. Let's see if we can get some thumbs up for the stream here. Let's see if the stream holds out for us here in this seaside resort. So I thought I'd show you where I'm starting today on this particular note here. I've pretty much walked over the bridge here. It's a bumpy ride on the bridge, but what I can tell you is it's really noisy. You can hear by the cars going by there, and you literally have to wait for the traffic to let you by the traffic lights. And I just come out of the Joseph Conrad Spoons down there, otherwise known as Weatherspoons, and of course it's definitely worth checking out down there. There is no McDonald's down there. The high street is in that direction there, as I point in that direction as well. So welcome to the stream. Let us know, as always, if the stream is good. If it blanks out at any time, let me know so I can reset and start on another stream. I'm going to have to do that because we had issues in Bury St Edmunds recently. So let's go around this way and, of course, show you slowly where I'm starting. So thank you very much for the first thumbs up, which usually helps the channel in a great way as well. This is the Harbour Inn pub here. Now I want to start here for this reason, and of course I don't know why it's called a hatch, but of course maybe it's got a hatch on it, I don't know. Serving freshly ground coffee, tea, hot chocolate, cold drinks all day and every day. I presume it does food as well. So let's say hello to some people in the chat. Hello, Max Jennings. The signal is strong so far, but we don't know how long it's going to last, do we? But yeah, I presume this is another part of the actual Lowestoft town here. We are in the Seaside Resort. It's the first time I've done a live in the Seaside Resort for a long time, since Facebook. Excuse me. Got a bit of cod in my throat. I should drink something, shouldn't I? But yeah, I've already had a couple of teas in the spoons just down the road. But I presume they do food, and guess what they do? The harbour, it says on this side here, craft beers, real ales, cocktails and burgers. So I was right, they do food as well. It looks quite nice inside as well. Look at that. Amazing, isn't it? Quiet at the moment, although there are a few people on the other side, although you can't see them in the shot at the moment. Look how lit up that is. It's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, welcome to the channel. If you are new and you haven't already subscribed to us, make sure you do. Help support the channel in a great way. This is the first solo that I've actually done for quite some time. It looks very overcast here, and a lot of people have been saying, oh, they don't want to go to the coast because it's too cold. Well, actually it's not that much difference to in town. Of course, Julian, our moderator, I can see the spanner up there, he's in the chat today. Hello, and he's checking if the signal's okay and making sure everybody is being friendly and no swearing is going on, that kind of stuff. So we're coming up to the South Pier here on the left hand side. So hopefully you can see a straight view here. This is the landscape view, which Julian should be learning when he goes on Facebook. Say no more. So yeah, my hands are slightly cold, as though they're put in a fridge or something, but of course it's no different to what it is in the towns and cities. The Christmas trees are still up here on this side of this iconic building here. It actually says, of course, iconic, but yeah, the Christmas trees are still there because it's actually still Christmas here in January. I don't think many people knew that or know that. And there's a special menu, you can see that for yourself. Look at the prices there, not too bad, the kind of things that you can actually get. So yeah, do you care for desserts there? 2 thumbs up, great, helps boost the channel. And remember, anyone can support the channel in any way they wish, and we do appreciate that at any given time. As I go further towards the seaside, I still hear police sirens checking for touring with us, making sure they're doing a good job. I'm sure that we are. I'm sure police are doing a good job as well. Although I don't like what happened in Scotland recently with the New Year's Eve arrests and all that kind of thing, which is a little bit of a shame. And I'm so glad that it doesn't happen here in the UK, as far as we are aware. But this is what looks like a monument which was erected by their grateful fellow townsmen. So a bit of a war memorial there, or memorial, if I've pronounced it right. So yeah, let's take a look at this little area before we go on to the seafront, which hopefully the signal will hold out. And so far it's sounding as though it's okay. So I can't sort of speak my words, but I'll try my best. You know, it's the first time I've actually done a seaside kind of tour like this. And yeah, you got your ice creams here. Literally no one's buying an ice cream because it's too cold. It feels like I've touched an ice cream here by my hands. So yeah, this is the family entertainment arcade. It is actually open at the moment, so if you've never seen it before, definitely worth checking out. So of course the ice creams are normally there. I don't think it's open this time of the year. Burgers and hot dogs normally open in the summer more. And of course you've got your fish and chips shop. I actually took a bite of those last time I came here, and of course I did a Facebook live last time, and there was musicians playing here. I don't think they would be doing that now at the moment. So I'm having to hold my camera with one hand, and of course keep my other hand warm at the same time. The wind might get up, so of course I'm going to have to shout here, because I can't do that. There's no anyone around. Wow, look at that. It's just amazing. Look at those waves over there. Hello, I'm waving. So yeah, no one's waving back yet. This is the fish and chip and takeaway. Not bad price. You know, no one's sitting outside at the moment, but of course, you know, you're always going to get the odd sort of customer in there. Actually, no one in there at the moment, but of course, you know, it's not quite the summer season, but of course it is such a lovely place to walk around, even in a January note. The wind will get up, so you have to bear in mind that the wind might go a bit strong here. I'll go as far as I can go, but of course, look at the view here. Is the signal okay? Let us know. Is it dropping out? Is it still seeable? I might even be able to zoom in here if I can. There you go. You can actually see it's kind of like stretching out towards the main promenade there. The sea is going so far into it at the moment. The tide is in at the moment. So here, going towards the harbour, so it's that sort of feeling, isn't it? So I don't know, you know, I don't know if it goes right to the end. I believe it does, but yeah, but it probably get colder, so I won't go around there too often. This is the Fisherman's Wharf here. I believe it's open, and it's a bar inside and all that kind of thing. Traditional ales, wines and spirits, warming coffees and hot chocolates, and dog friendly. So yeah, I believe people are walking in that direction over there, admiring the sea air. Plenty of sea air and plenty of wind as well at the same time. I don't think I'll go too far down here, but I'll try and get a fantastic view here. Max says, of course, nice to catch you on the live. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate that. And do let us know if it is a bit windy, because I haven't got a windshield, so I'm going to have to shout as loud as I can, which I can do. No one's around here, so of course I'm not disturbing anyone. Lowestoft is known for, of course, boating area, as you may well see here. I'm actually surprised that the signal's okay down here. I am very surprised because, you know, obviously in some parts are better than Edmonds. I have checked with EE and they don't think it's their fault, according to a message. But I don't know if it's an issue with the phone or YouTube either. So I've got to work out one of those three, isn't it? But who's going to tell the truth? iPhone, YouTube, or EE? Who knows? But yeah, all these boats look amazing, don't they? Let's have a look at them. I'm just checking my battery, but gentlemen, I had a pause there. I'll repeat myself. I do apologise about pausing there because I wanted to check my battery's okay. So looking through that, there you go. Look at that view, just amazing. Just remember, that's where I just come from, over there on that bridge, and over there is the Joseph Conrad, which is the spoon, my favourite of the area, I would have to say, apart from the seaside itself. So yeah, taking a look at this little area, which is quite a nice little area, quite a unique area as well. But yeah, if I go further up, I probably may lose the signal, so I'm gonna take a U-turn and turn around the other way. But yeah, also it might be a little bit windy as well. So Julian, are you experiencing any wind, or is anyone experiencing on that particular note? South Pier, no unauthorised vehicles beyond this point. So basically no unauthorised vehicles beyond this point. Obviously you're not allowed to drive your car down here. I believe you can go towards the end. You can go towards the end if you wish, and you get a lovely view from here. I remember, of course, if you look, of course, over here, you obviously got a unique area, which is like a sand area to itself, which is quite unusual. But how do you get down it? That's the question. I don't know. There's no way you can get down it unless you swim, but I'm not going to actually do that today. But what is Julian talking about here? I don't know. I've only been to Lowestoft once, that's what he said on that. So I do catch up with the chats here. But if you're watching on replay, massive hello to you. Well, the sweeper hasn't been down here. It looks a bit sort of messy down here, but of course I'm sure they do clean it up now and again. So I'll probably go back this way now and head down towards a bit of the promenade and then come back and finish the live. Wherever you are watching, you can see the weather looks okay-ish. Bit of a sea breeze and a bit windy. And it might get less windy as I go down here. It's blowing everything around here, so yeah, I can only apologise about that if you are experiencing wind. So if you're watching on replay, massive thumbs up to you. Keep the thumbs up going if we can. 2 thumbs up, which is better than nothing. Didn't even expect 1, but we've made it to 2. We might even make it to others as well at the same time. So this is the first live I've done as a solo. I tell you what, if Julian was here now, he would absolutely, well, I tell you what, he'll be absolutely frozen to death for the first time, because it just feels that way. It feels as though, of course, I can't go down further than what I've just done, but I'm going to go more inland now, and the wind is getting up here. I expected that to happen, and as long as I get my train back to Norwich, I shouldn't have a problem. If I was right in saying so, I actually saw maybe a sweeper cleaning some rubbish up, but yeah, blimey, we have people walking dogs on the beach. Can't be bad. Kind of like reminds me of Jaywick Beach, actually. It's not far off to it, actually, or maybe Summer Bay of Australia. too dangerous to climb on those rocks. I'm sure they weren't there when we were young. I really think that. Does anyone know what this monument here is, or even a statue here? Do let us know in the comments if you think you know it, or you've discovered it before, or you've been here and you like it, and maybe you don't even know yourself what it is. But if you do know, let us know in the comments. Simple and as easy as that. We've got lots of benches down here. You can imagine what it would be like in the summer though. A lot warmer and less windy. It's difficult to get my words out because, of course, I don't know what else to say, but it's really, really ice cold now. But yeah, it feels like we're in the Antarctic is the word to say on that. And it's difficult to get your words out. Respect your resort. Throwing your food waste is littering up to £150 fine. Feed the bins, not the wildlife. Thank you. Amazing. I agree with that actually. Because a lot of people leave rubbish around, and there was plenty down there. But of course, make sure you put all your rubbish in the bin. Simple and as easy as that. So we're live in Lowestoft, just in case you're just switching on. There are some stuff open. The amusements is open. I presume it's open all year round. Fish and chips and cafe amusements is actually open. If you dare to go inside at this extreme weather, why not take a chance? So yeah, this is what I think looks like the thing that sticks out in Great Yarmouth, Winter Great Yarmouth or something, Winter Gardens, that's it. But it's actually named something though. In the comments what it is, just to test anyone out. I think somebody did say last time, but I can't actually remember off the top of my head. Steeple? Did I say steeple? I don't mean Steeple Bumpstead because I have not been there for a while. But yeah, anyway, forget Steeple Bumpstead because I'll never end up there, I don't think. Not to do a live anyway. But like I say, what I actually meant is people are still here out in the open and sitting here and admiring the sea. And why not, you know? You've got Adventure Golf here, which is quite nice and something to look out for. The Suffolk Coast Path, and you've got a map here. This is Lowestoft here, and Beccles is just literally down there. All those kind of places there. Kessingland, anyone been to those places? Southwold as well, we're not far from that. Dunwich, never been there, but yeah, sounds good. Minsmere, never heard of it, but Thorpeness, I've heard of that. Been to Aldeburgh, River Ora, Orford, Shingle Street, all those places we haven't yet to be, apart from this one, Felixstowe. So yeah, this is the coast, as in Suffolk Coast and Heath area of the Outstanding Natural Beauty, AONB, otherwise known as, which is one of the Britain's finest landscapes, located on the coast of East Anglia. It covers 155 square miles, 403 square kilometres, which includes wildlife-rich wetlands, ancient heaths, and windset shingle beaches and historic towns and villages. So more information can be found there for that sort of reason. And there you go, there's another little map there, and some more information if you can read it there. It's very useful to know about all that. So you can pause it there if you want to and have a look at it. And got all the different wildlife down here, which is quite useful to know about. Kessingland Beach there, and looks quite nice in the summer there. That's Woolsberwick Green. Yeah, all those places I've not yet been to. Amazing. Cove Hitch Church there, the old ruins there. All those places that hardly anyone tends to spot these days. So yeah, so far is good. the Adventure Golf. It's not in use at the moment. It probably will be in the summer. So yeah, we've been going 20 minutes so far. I don't know how long we're going to end up going and walking, because it's actually freezing my nuts off. Sorry about the language there, but of course, exactly that very thing. I can remember this area being a car park. I don't know if anyone remembers that back in the day, but can anyone remember a car park and the airfield show, you know, that used to happen years and years ago? I don't know if it'd ever happen again. So yeah, someone did some artwork on that. I wonder where that's come from. It's pretty much amazing, isn't it? But it's not good to see graffiti on this kind of thing. I don't recommend it in any town. So yeah, I'm actually from Haverhill, in that area, so definitely check out Haverhill if you've not seen Haverhill before. I really do appreciate it if you check out all the videos of the towns that we've done. We don't just do seaside resorts, we do all sorts of things. And I do hope the signal's okay. That's the main thing. Probably go as far as I can go today. But all these benches here, and not one person pretty much is sitting on one, apart from maybe one or two people sitting over there. But yeah, anyone fancy a paddle in the sea today? I'm not going to do that as a dare, actually. So yeah, I'm quite amazed. The signal is absolutely brilliant, and nobody's complained about it once, which is good. But we'll go as far as we go, but if it does go a bit strange, we'll go on to another stream. And unfortunately 4G is not good everywhere. But I hear that Birmingham has 5G and it's pretty good, so I don't know, but let us know what you think. You know, you've got these cycle paths here. I've never seen that, actually. Don't remember it being here, but of course, this being the first visit walking down this route for a very, very long time, since this summer last year. But yeah, it's been amazing to come and see it, you know, and get some sea air breathing down me. And I believe that sea air is very good for you to breathe in, and probably helps all diseases or fights off diseases. I don't know, but of course, yeah. There's hardly anyone around. It's amazing, isn't it? Can't believe it myself, actually. I believe this is normally an ice cream area there. I don't know if you get a good view inside that, but I don't think there's any way you can get around it or in it, in actual fact, to get a good view. It's all closed off for some reason, I don't know what. I'm sure you'll get a lovely sort of bird's eye view of that. The steve's well in there. Can't even make sandcastles, it's that in, isn't it? What I'm going to actually do for a little bit is pause for a bit. I think the wind is dying down a bit, and let you just see the waves. It's amazing, isn't it? It's not often that I get to see it myself looking at a camera, and I get the beauty of zooming in as well. If I can, there you go. Can't be bad. So if you want to get rid of your depression, come here to a seaside resort like Lowestoft in Suffolk. So I'll pause it for a couple of minutes so you can hear the sea sound. So at the very latest, what I'm going to do is probably end the stream at around about 45 minutes. I won't go any further, I don't think, because it is the first time I've been down this route for a long time, and I've got to walk back, so of course I won't go too far. This is the furthest I've been since last time I came down here and did a Facebook tour, and literally I only did about a few minutes back then, because I had to go back and do a PCR, that kind of thing, which of course is very, very awkward to do, as you know. Anyway, feeling good so far, and it's good to get out and about and do some exercises. You might even get a good view from here.
Excuse me.
Sorry, mate. You always get them, don't you? When they say, excuse me, right path. Does he have right for a path? I don't know, but anyway. Lovely, fantastic, awesome view here. Look at that. I would say it's a pebbly beach, but it's more sandy down the other end. So I don't know if that guy was being rude or just being awkward, but anyway. Do bikes think they've got their right way? I don't know, but of course that's another thing altogether. We won't go too much into that. There's a play park for anyone that's interested in looking at that for their families and all that kind of thing. Isn't it a bit cold for all that? But of course some people like it. So yeah, discover Lowestoft again. The graffiti is there. Is it Banksy? So I can only apologise for anyone that comes on the stream and makes a mess of things. But anyway, I'm sure there was a Potter's Bar down here many years ago. But we're going long back. Way back. But of course there's fish and chips, traditional fish and chips, seaside ones. I don't know if they're open at the moment, but of course they're probably not this time of the year. But the only ones that seem to be open this time of the year is the other ones down on the other side. So I find that quite amazing. But yeah, it's because we're not going to get the trade down here this time of the year, unfortunately. But of course, why go to abroad when you've got lovely sea views? Apart from the cold, just wrap up warm, that's all you got to do. Looks like it's open. Yeah, A and B chip shop there, traditional seaside fish and chips. But I can't see anything open as far as I am aware. So this would be the gift shop here and the ice cream parlour. So yeah, how's the stream, everybody? Let's see if we can get some more likes. So, oh, we've got another one there. I didn't even notice there. But amazing that I've done a seaside resort for the first time, and I hope to get into the warm as soon as possible. Anyway, to get on that train, perhaps even to get in a toilet to warm up as well. Look at that, donuts. I can't see anything open down here regarding that, but of course it's not season time, so we expect that. Lots of different views each time here, which is quite amazing really, and it would be more so good to see in the summer because it'll be warmer, a lot warmer I would say, so on that particular note. So there's some restaurants down here that I never knew existed. I presume this was the nightclub here of Potter's Bar back in the day. But closed down again, which is really a shame. But I believe that there's more other things open instead. Well, are you enjoying the sea air, or are you just wanting to sit back, or what? I don't know. But perhaps I'll go down this way. Makes a nice change, doesn't it, to walk around, and it might be a little bit warmer. Actually, it is a little bit. So Fish and Chips place is here, and I believe it's open actually. This restaurant here, and I'm trying to look at what it's called actually. LTI or LT1. I'm not quite sure, but if I zoom in, you might be able to see it better. There it is. I don't know if you can see that very well. Right, I'll come back because the zoom is a bit tricky on here, but yeah, I'm glad everyone's enjoying the stream. You're doing very well, brave in the cold. Thank you very much, Max. There, did you hear that comment from that biker earlier who thinks he's got right to the path there? I don't know if he has, maybe he has, maybe he hasn't, I don't know, but because it is strange. This building could do with actually paint, but of course, you know, maybe it's because it's old and that, and they can't afford it and all that kind of thing. Lots of reasons why it hasn't been painted. This is Parade Road South, and there is a lodge down here which I've only just discovered, and a KFC to go with it as well, and a bus stop as well. Never seen that before here in Lowestoft, because I haven't been down this route for quite some time. And this is the Coastal Clipper coming here, the 99, and it goes to Southwold. So remember, where you see this, that's the Southwold one, if you ever want to go to Southwold. Some people don't tell you about these things, but now you do know. So it looks like, of course, this is a closed down building anyway. I don't know if it's going to be turned into anything. There's some bank ski kind of stuff on there. So this is the roadside here. It's not often shown by a lot of people. So I thought I'd go down this route here. So I will walk down here and showcase it a little bit here. Looks like the signal's going a bit strange at the moment, but we'll see. Because I don't really know what people are seeing at the moment. Because I can't really see the stream until I look back at it. And this is probably a difficult place to cross. So if I can cross it over, it'd be good. There's another bus going through that way, so there's obviously a road on the other side. The entrance to the KFC is there. So we really appreciate it. The signal's still strong, that's good. Makes a nice change. So we're going to have to find out why Bury is a bit strange. Well, not only Bury, there's other places as well that can be a bit strange. Such as Cambridge, because of the buildings and all that kind of thing. But the signal today has stayed strong. I really appreciate that. Traffic is so difficult down here. You have to just watch it down here. You really do. You literally can't get in edgeway. So yeah, I slowly walk on here, and we've nearly finished basically, but of course we hope that people have enjoyed it, because you know, it's not often I get a chance to go to seaside resorts, but I went for a special reason, but it was quite nice to do so for a change, even in January 2022, which is today. Can't believe there's 2 cop cars there. Wonder what they're looking for, but anyway. Maybe they're looking for touring with us, making sure we're doing a good job. That's the main thing out of all this. So yeah, it feels like we're in Margate at the moment. It really does. I was a guest house here. I wonder what it costs to actually stay the night here. Probably not cheap. Probably not as cheap as Great Yarmouth. But of course, at least we know one exists in the area if you ever wanted to stay the night. It's called the Kingsley Guest House. And that's the number to ring there. Number 44 in Lowestoft. So another bus coming through. This one's coming from Norwich here to Lowestoft. It'll probably go through Beccles, I believe. So yeah, it's the other end of the play park for the families to take the kids out. And yeah, it's kind of like very quiet, isn't it? But yeah, you can imagine at the moment no one's getting over here, so plenty of places to park down here. You can see that. Hence, of course, the time of the year. Another bed and breakfast on suite rooms, en suite, if you like, family rooms. Number to ring again. Same Castle, if anybody wants to stay the night here. It's amazing, I've seen 2 B&Bs so far. It's nice to see those anyway, and showcase the area a little bit. So if you live in these sort of areas, you know, some really interesting bushes, like, you know, as if you're sort of living abroad or something, or you're visiting abroad, especially those kind of sort of bushes there. I don't know what they call it, but of course, yeah, I'm not really familiar with the names of all these, but of course there's so many dotted around on some seaside resorts. I'm glad the signal's been okay. Thank you very much for the thumbs up, as we normally say. Keep that sort of system going. Well, my camera's going funny, but yeah, it does sometimes. I can see the amusements from here. But we're going to end it very shortly, as we can't continue forever. But of course, this is the show that goes on forever in terms of touring with us. But of course, we don't mean as in doing live forever, because we know the signal's going to go funny anyway at some point. But like I say, you know, we call it as a whole, the show that never ends. But doesn't end as a whole for us. But we're live in Lowestoft here, which is spelled Lowestoft. Lowestoft, I think it is pronounced. So yeah, live. And if you're watching for the first time, thank you very much for joining us. Feels a lot less windy down this direction here. Kind of like reminds me of Felixstowe, but of course the only difference is between Lowestoft and Felixstowe, the signal is a lot weaker on 4G. That is the problem with it, so we might have to do a video if we ever were to go down there again. But don't forget, there is another video to check out from Lowestoft to this destination, sorry. So from Lowestoft to this destination, there is a video to check out soon. And it was before today's live, which I'm actually proud of doing today. You can see that wind machine there. First time I've seen one of those at a seaside resort. Although there are a few in the distance on Great Yarmouth seafront. But yeah, hopefully next time I'll bring a friends here, which occasionally come on the live streams, which would be nice, wouldn't it? So if you live in one of these, just imagine what it would be like. Can you get that feeling inside your mind what that might feel like? There was a car park once, says Julian. Probably around about there, Julian. Julian, there's no hot chocolate place here. I know you haven't put that down in the comment, but of course, Julian, I'm just telling you that. Just in case you want to ask it. So how's the Drabbot Smock, Julian, in Haverhill? Which is a Spoons there. If anybody's not checked that out, go down to the Spoons in Haverhill. Definitely worth it. You might even spot us buying a couple of cups of teas. But yeah, you'll know roughly where we'll end up in just a moment. It looks like the Winter Gardens. I can't remember the name of it now, but it's a long time since I've done a Facebook Live here. But this is the first ever YouTube Live, and it has to be said on a solo point. It's been Nick Coffey here. Oh, there you go. It's this flickerage thing here. So yeah, thanks for the live walk, Nick. Get yourself a hot chocolate out of the spoon. I've just done that, thank you very much. And I had a meal to go with it. Okay, sausage, chips and beans. Went down as a treat and followed that by a lovely pot of salad. So thank you very much for the offer. I've just been there. I might end up going to Norwich and having a coffee somewhere, but in the meantime, yeah, we're not far off of finishing, but yeah, just a couple of more minutes, a bonus couple of minutes. Where's the church? I haven't gone as far as the church, Julian. Yeah, it's interesting you say that, Julian, because he's very much a church lover, especially of the Christian nature. But I reckon it's in this direction. I've not actually discovered it myself. I've literally just walked down that way. Feels like I've walked for ages, but I haven't. But yeah, it's just been an amazing walk today. I do hope you've all enjoyed it, apart from that biker being a little bit on the rude side. But yeah, you expect that everywhere you go, really. You always get one of them doing it. And as long as he didn't swear, because it was actually on the live stream. But anyway, that was just one of those things, wasn't it? But look at the Christmas tree still up. A lot of places have taken their Christmas trees down, but it's good that it stayed up. It's good. Come on, it's good. Give it a thumbs up. It's brilliant. I thought we had 4 thumbs up then. But yeah, that's looking well lit up. Lit up is the right word. Sorry, my words are going strange. But anyway, it is because it's nerve-wracking doing a solo live. I can see lots of buses coming through this way. And for Julian's information, because he likes buses, it's definitely a coastal clipper, the X22, which will take you to Southwold. It does say Southwold on it. So that's one bus stop there, and there's another one just down there, which is not normally spoke about. So yeah, it's nice to talk about something that, of course, you don't often talk about. So as I said a minute ago, this is nicely lit up before it gets dark here, by the way, because I think it might actually get dark any second now, because, you know, the clouds are getting darker by the day. But yeah, if I went further down there, the wind is so strong down there, isn't it? And if you stand here, it's less windy. So yeah, I don't know if anyone heard any wind today. It's quite iconic, isn't it? Whatever iconic means. But yeah, look at these festive trees still up, because it's still Christmas. That's why. Christmas is not quite over yet, and the streaming's not quite over yet, because yeah, I've got plenty more where we show you more stuff. Plenty more where that came from. I wonder what slogans were used by which actors on that one, Julian. Plenty more where that came from. But anyway, this is the Harbour Inn. I wouldn't mind checking it out one day. But of course, time is the enemy, as it usually is. And thank you very much for that last four thumbs up. Still can't speak my words, but yeah, it's just part of me really. It's because I'm doing a solo, and you know, and it's more nervous. More people actually come in, and I'm getting so nervous now with all the comments coming in. That's what it is. So yeah, Happy New Year to Kay Payne as well in the chat. 4 people tuned in as well, so absolutely amazing. We do appreciate everyone tuning in. This is Nick Coffee here. Somebody said go and get a coffee, which I can't actually do because I've already done it. I don't want to drink too much. I'll end up going to the toilet too often, but yeah, you know how it goes. But the Harbour pub, which is literally here, is actually open. I presume it's warm inside. I might even attempt to have a coffee and see where I go from that. But yeah, I won't spend too much more longer now. But of course, I'll sort of finish where I started, really. But thank you very much once again for those people who have sincerely enjoyed watching the live today on Touring With Us. On behalf of Touring With Us, I do hope whoever sees the replay that they enjoy what they have seen and gave it an extra thumbs up. But from myself here as a solo for the very first time in Lowestoft in Suffolk in East Anglia, from Nick Coffee, it's goodbye. Gonna leave you with the view, panning around, starting at the seafront view from this point towards the pub. From myself, Nick, as in Nick Coffee, have a nice rest of the day and the rest of the weeks to come, because we've got more stuff to come. Don't forget to check out the video that, of course, we'll put together, starting at Stowmarket and ending up somewhere here. But yeah, in the meantime, take care, and most importantly, each other. See you next time. And by the way, the noise that you can hear in the background is clanking of cars on that side of the road, which you'll see in just a moment. Look how well that's lit up, by the way. Just to prove my point. Goodbye, Julian, or Gillian, as they say. Gillian where? Where was that then, Julian? That's why he said, where's the church? He would say, very funny. I'll catch you later, Julian. I'll give you a ring later as well. Anyway, I'll give many of you a ring if I have your number. I'm not going to be that desperate for everyone, though. But anyway, that's another thing altogether. So that is where I've got to head to next time, or in a moment, or later, to get my train back to Norwich. And the Spoons is just in that direction there. The Joseph Conrad. Remember where you heard that. Remember where you saw this live stream as well. And finally, take care. Bye.